Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentle weebs of the internet. I'm James Rose, and we're currently at war with Savoy and Aragon. So last time we had another war with France. We beat France up some more. We did some placating, aggressive expansion. It could be worse. Right now there aren't that many people that actually want to join a coalition with us, and we're dealing with them. But our honest to god amazing ally, Castile down here, who hasn't helped us at all in this game, decided actually we deserve to get into a war with his enemies. So he called us in, and here we are. What we do need to do first off is, during our war with France, the Burgundian succession fired, and we use that as a chance to inherit all of our little vassals up here. Well, actually, PUs. And what that has done is left us in quite the deficit. So the first thing we're going to need to do, I think, is deal with our fleet. So we can have up to 25 ships. So we do need to get rid of quite a few of these. Now, the only time I would need transports is if I wanted to invade England right now. And we're not going to be invading England, so they can all go. Can we possibly sell some of them? Can I be bothered to try and sell some of them? Or could we just use them as kindling? I think kindling is the right way to go there. So they are now at the bottom of the ocean. What else do we have? How many more do we still need to get rid of? We need to get rid of 3 more. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, and we will ditch them as well. And that's the least efficient way I could possibly have done that, but so be it. We will also split off our transports and protect trade in the English Channel. Oh no, don't go home during war, because we're currently at war and I'd send you home, but there's no need for you to be hiding during this war, because our enemies don't have a fleet that can threaten us. Okay, so that's the fleet taken care of. That has helped us a little bit. We're currently rooting out a lot of corruption, so that's not good. The army is fine as it is. Another way we can gain or stop spending a lot of money is our forts. We definitely have too many forts right now, and some of them definitely aren't helpful to us. That one's currently being sieged, so we can't do anything about that. I am going to remove this one. This does leave a way into our kingdom here, but it's not the end of the world. If we go to war with England, chances are... Can they have 3 forts here. Between the 3, they couldn't get into us. This one definitely isn't needed. And I don't think this one protects enough, so that can go as well. If we're going to be attacked, they get in through Liège. So these 3 forts defend our northern border here, along with this one. What I could maybe do, actually, is move this fort down to here later. That'd be better. I am thinking, though, if we end up at war with England, if they attacked us, Castile and Austria should be defending us. So we shouldn't actually need to have a defensive war with England. So I'm going to get rid of all of our forts on their border, because I don't think those should be something we need. And that should help our finances quite a bit. Yeah, we're at minus 3.4 now. And once we've rooted out corruption, that will be good enough. Okay, so I guess now we want to continue. Sorry, my cat is trying to get on my desk and getting in the way slightly. What are we going to? Ignore the cat. Ignore the cat, James. So, yeah, so we want to go down to speed 3. We want to bring all of our troops down here, and we don't want to attack Savoy. I don't think we gain anything from going on the offensive here. 5 legitimacy is nice, though. What is more beneficial to us here, I think, is to just wait. Oh, hello. Austria is going to break their alliance. Why are you doing that, Austria? Probably because my dipret fell down looking at that. I also lowered my naval strength just now, which probably is what actually turned that. I don't have enough time to get their opinion up with me, so I'm probably going to lose my alliance with Austria here. which kind of sucks, but we can always replace him. Maybe someone like... Oh, Denmark hates me. Who doesn't like you? Muscovy, maybe? Not that Muscovy would be particularly helpful if we actually went to war with the English. Hungary is actually looking pretty thick, and he currently would ally us. So I think we're probably going to swap out the Holy Roman Emperor for Big Bad Hungary. Do we care about this battle? Orleans is going to lose all his troops, so the answer is no, not really, we don't. You could do it, Orleans. They don't have a general and they have a -2 penalty. You could actually possibly do this. Go on. No! Ah, he tried. He killed a lot more than he lost. It seems Savoy has done the AI thing and walked straight through our fort here. Austria, you sure you don't want to be my friend anymore? I thought we were best buds. Most importantly, you can't join a coalition, so it doesn't actually matter too much. There's no one I need to marry. It'd be nice to get some more vassals again. Savoy, if you could stop just walking around my territory, that'd be great. Is it just... Yeah, it's just Aragon and Savoy. Castile has pretty much sieged up Aragon. They only have that fort there. There goes the Austrian alliance. They also have one in Sicily. I would like some of Savoy's territory. I would also like tech, actually, so I'm not going to take that. I like Savoy's territory, but it's probably going to give us a coalition if we take it. So hopefully Castile will not actually try and give us that. How did you end up at war with them? Where even are you? Is this all you have left? Oh, because they're allied to... No. Oh, you're in a trade league? You're in a trade league together. That's how you've ended up at war. Ah, there we go. Hungary alliance. Lovely. He's not as strong as Austria, but he is currently fighting off the Ottoman, which is something we want to do later. So that's not bad. Government reform progress is something I can afford to lose. I don't really want to lose the stability. Savoy is sacrificing his troops up here. I say sacrificing because he has no leader, and if we actually catch him, he's definitely going to die. Especially because I have a 6 shock general, and we're still in the age of shock rules. Ah. That was pretty nasty. There we go. I lost 1,000 men. They lost significantly more. 7,500. Ooh, nice. Some money or some prestige. I can't actually have more prestige right now. And I don't need a stab advisor, so we'll take the money. How am I was going to say, how am I losing so much money again? It's because I'm currently reinforcing. I'm also over force limit. How did that happen? Why has my force limit dropped? But seriously, why has my force limit dropped? Okay, we need to get rid of 5,000 men. Not the hardest thing to do. Does that get rid of any? Nope. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about we don't get rid of a full stack? How about we do get rid of the little stack? Okay, that's fine again. And we apparently lost 6 naval force limit. No idea why. Because it wasn't like that a minute ago. I guess maybe something was recalculated. And let's... Where's, am I being blind? Where is split fleet? Create a new unit. There it is. It's because you're on a mission. Please stop costing me money. Okay, that's better again. As I say, we will be positive once we've finished rooting out corruption, though we won't be very positive. Our production is still really poor. I guess, well, I did, because of the monopolies. If you take the monopolies into account, we're not losing too much money. I do want to keep these guys really happy, but it might not be a poor idea for me to actually remove the monopolies when I can. So that we gain control of our money a bit more directly again. Okay, we can tech up. That's what we want to see. We could get mill tech, but no point in doing that right now. We're just waiting to be able to get the admin tech so we can get another idea group. England likes me or England doesn't like me. I don't like England, so that's an easy choice. We also have a half price admin guy who I'll take even though we're losing money. That allows missionary strength. Don't need to convert anything, so that's unnecessary. Okay, what we got here? So the merchants would lose a bit of loyalty here. What of the actual bonuses would be helpful here? Actually, the monthly autonomy down would be helpful. And we're not going to annoy anyone too much, so I will let the clergy have that. Because we want to have our autonomy in these lands ticking down where we can. Although it looks like it is at 50 in most of them. I would have thought it'd still be higher. I'm sure it was 90 before. I just need to find how I get rid of this great privilege. Maybe I'll get rid of it if I become the emperor. Yeah, I'll take some of England's useful stuff. Annoy East Frisia or don't? I'm not going to annoy East Frisia because that would make him more likely to join a coalition, which we're still working on dealing with. Why are we working on Venice? Venice doesn't have... They do have a bit of aggressive expansion. They do have a negative opinion. So come next war, when I take some land, they may possibly join a coalition. So yes, dealing with them is fine. And we're just waiting on Castile to finish up whatever he thinks he's doing down here. Orleans, I don't want that, thank you. Castile can have that. Might not be an awful idea to take a territory down here, because then I could release Catalonia and feed him some of Aragon. Also, if I didn't already have a ton of Gascon land, I could have released somebody down here. My less good general died. We could do with spending some of our monarch points soon on development. Increase our force limit and our manpower limit. Come on, Castile, finish your war. What's my contribution here? I've got a 20% contribution to this war despite having done virtually nothing. England has declared war on France. They cite force union. Oh no, England. England's going to become the powerhouse of the game, taking over all of what's left of France. I wonder, how many cores does France have? They have a few. We could vassalize France, maybe. And then take his territory. Who's England ended up at war with? Just France and Liège. So England should win that. It depends how long they take. Our truce obviously should be a while still, yeah. So I might want to attack England and try and take some of his territory. Stop trying to give me this garbage land. I mean, if they're going to give me anything and possibly risk a coalition, it'll be these, which I actually need, because I need them to get into Italy. How far do our claims go into Italy? Let's have a quick look. So that's this one, right? So we can take that. Then the next one has us coming down here and then into Lombardy to there. And then I think when we become Lotharingia, we get another mission to take a bit more. We will have to see. Now after this, Castile, you better be willing to help me attack England. How many men do England have? I can't send a diplomat because all my diplomats are busy. Oh, what I can do though is summon a diet. We get some good bonuses from this, so that's worth doing. It'd be nice if there was a pop-up to tell me I could do this. That involves spending admin points, which I don't want to do. Make Naples like me, that'd be easy enough. The bonus is only a cheaper advisor though. Or build a marketplace in return for one base production. That sounds like the one to go with. Now where is... this one. There. How much is the marketplace actually worth here? Actually, it's worth quite a bit. So yeah, that's a good choice. There we go. And that'll give us another development in this territory. Come on, guys. Hurry up. How long does it take you to siege out Savoy? What else can we do? What might be useful to us? We need money. Yeah. I need the Pope to help me make some more taxes. We're actually making a decent positive now, money-wise. Despite the fact we have 2 level 2 advisors as well. And let's spend a few of these monarch points before I forget. Just do that, that'll do. Spent some mill points. Savoy's come up here again. He's got a good general, so I don't really want to fight him. I might be able to scare him off. Although there's no point even trying to scare him off until he's close to actually doing this, finishing the siege. For now, we might as well just leave him to it. If he gets into the positive, then we'll get rid of him. At the moment, also, England is not doing too well against France. England, how the hell are you losing so poorly? Where is your fleet? Why is it not transporting your troops over to the French mainland? England, I relied on you for this. You needed to beat down the French. That was your one job. And instead, you're just handing them your territory. Territory that I can't even necessarily claim because I've already had all my claims on France. Do I have... No, I don't have claims up here. Okay, so I either need to get through the Dutch revolt or have all of the Low Countries. That's quite a lot. Okay, so monopolies. Let's see if we can start dealing with some of these monopolies a bit. So that we can then also build workshops. So if I go not now, then I can revoke this at the cost of 20 loyalty. There we go. Ah, there we go, the Great Privilege. The Great Privilege is a thing for the merchants. I didn't realise that. Okay, so it actually only lasts for 20 years. That's actually a really good deal then. Instantly integrating the Low Countries we have. So I didn't pay any of the Diplo points I normally would for that. And then they just stuck at 50 autonomy for 20 years. That's a really good deal. What's your equilibrium now? It's still fine. Your equilibrium is 80. Your equilibrium is 77. These give 10. So they're all still going to be above 50 when I've revoked all these things. I really should have the game unpaused more when we're in a war that I can't possibly lose, because the enemy is just throwing themselves onto our swords. Main thing I need right now is Lorraine. I need to get in the Empire. I did notice, actually, looking at the missions before I started, the only reason we can't finish Secure the Succession right now, having done the Burgundian Succession, is because we're at war. However, it looks like when I do it, I will actually join the Empire. And as such, we should then be able to attack Lorraine without the Emperor getting involved. It'll just be all of Lorraine's allies who don't actually matter. So Savoy's out. Savoy's going to pay Castile. And they're going to give some more money to both of us. Lost the Italian war modifier. Doesn't matter. Castile should be able to peace out Aragon now. He's got 99% war score. What's the war for? Just territory. Oh look, England's arrived. We built our things. That's good. Next year we can do some tech. Oh yeah, French separatists. That was going to be a thing, wasn't it? There's only 10k of them. And they're going to be down south. So we want to bring our troops down this way. That way when they spawn... That's not good enough. He's still not good enough either. Only 2 siege, but the rest of him's crap. Why are all these generals awful? One more. Okay, I'll take this guy. And we can keep one more. Ah, we can detach the leader now, which means I could then boot them. That's good. I guess I'll keep the 2 siege guy. We don't want to take that. As much as I would like the improved relations, I want to get our techs up to par. England and France's war here is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. They both have tiny amounts of troops. How big's their... They have 22 transports. Why is England not ferrying the troops across? Also, Castile... there we go. I was going to say, how have you not pieced out yet? So, a bunch of territory goes to Castile. Aragon will pay a little bit of money. Not an amount that matters. Sure. We gain some favours, which is the most important thing out of that. And actually, even more important than the favours, is we can now do this. Okay, so... Technically, the laws of Queen Mary, I think, came up first. We completed our mission. We now get the seed is strong for the rest of the game, which is great. More chance of a new heir, so we're less likely to end up in a regency. And we also, for the next 20 years, have diplomatic annexation costs down, which is nice. So that can be used on Orleans, and we'll try and get another couple of vassals in the meantime. Okay. Burgundy. The laws of Queen Marie I. Burgundy has narrowly avoided a disastrous succession crisis, with Queen Marie I finally emerging as the undisputed ruler. But the laws of succession remain unchanged, and could leave us vulnerable to another crisis in the future. The Queen considers whether to institute legal reforms that will give men and women equal rights. That's a very early concept to that, isn't it? To the inheritance of titles, eliminating the desperate need for monarchs to have male heirs or risk of the dissolution of their realms. Alternatively, we may consider the crisis to be averted and focus instead on strengthening the traditional order that has elevated Burgundy to the precipice of greatness. Okay, so... Basic female advisor chance is not a modifier that matters at all. So that's 10% improved relations until the end of the game, which is nice. Or I get a stab now and some bonuses till Mary dies. Definitely 10% improved relations is what we want there. Imperial entrance. Our state originally owed its existence to the royal family of Burgundy, who broke away from the French kingdom in an attempt to press our rightful claim on the throne of all Franks. We have thus far not opted to press our claim on the Kingdom of France. Really? Really, game? I haven't claimed France? Is this not good enough for you? I claim on the Kingdom of France, and as such, our claim has long since grown cold. I disagree. The notion of a truly independent Burgundy existing in perpetuity is laughable to many foreign nobles, and our queen has been advised by the Royal Council to seek entrance into the HRE and bend the knee to Emperor What's-His-Face Habsburg as a royal prince. The opportunities for Burgundy and the Empire are great, and perhaps one day we may even claim the emperorship for ourselves. So, I can ask Austria to let us in. Or I can say no. Actually, what we need is a lot of the territory up here. And fighting Austria and his allies each time I want some of that would be rather annoying. This doesn't say I'll lose my claims on France, so I will ask if I can be let in. I was going to say this should have started a thing. I'll have a look at it in a second. England! England! Stop my rebels. Kill them. You can do it, England. We also need a new rival. We could make it Austria. We might as well go for someone we're going to eclipse soon, though. Savoy. Savoy is a good choice, because we want some of their territory. Importantly, though, we need to know if we're going to get in. So, at the moment, 14 people are supporting our entry, and 54 are saying no. So I can kind of see which way this is probably going to go. This does give us CBs on a lot of people in the Empire. More specifically, it gives us CBs on all the electors. Which we can then use to force our way in. So I will wait a moment and see how the Empire decides to deal with our request for entry. Hey, we can take this now. Although, I'm not going to take it yet. I'm going to wait till the turn of the year and see if anyone possibly gives me a better neighbour bonus. Orleans wants a marriage. That's fine. We have bonuses to integration now, actually. So, I should maybe switch out one of my diplomats from working on the outrage countries and instead send him to Orleans. Assuming I get over 30, yeah, with some other bonuses we can do that. Byzantine refugees, yes please. They will very easily pay for themselves. Marriage with Castile. I feel like I'm going to keep Castile as an ally, at least for the foreseeable future. I see no reason to try and go ham on him, so I'll marry him. It will keep him a more staunch ally. Let's see, we have some more rebels possibly rising up soon. The Gascon ones won't rise up. If I were to... I don't think I've used this yet. So, there's 10k. If I provoke the revolt, there'll be 15k. Which is still easily dealt with. And it means that I can then turn my armies off straight away. And we can go back to earning a bit more money. Yeah, so I've lost some men, more men here than I otherwise would have. But I don't think it's that many more. We'll let them reinforce, then we can turn our armies off. What we do want to do is have a look at where we can make the most money right now. Like here. Because we own a lot of French territory, and French territory is rich. There we go. How many more do you need? It'll take a couple more months to finish reinforcing that. And we're about to switch the year. So then we can get our tech. Go on, give me a better bonus on admin as well. Somebody tech up, please. No, it didn't happen. Oh well. We'll take both of them. And we are coming close to the Reformation, so I'm thinking we want either religious or humanist here. With our current ideas, I don't think either of them... We have tolerance of heretics as Burgundy. I don't think religious is going to gain us too much right now, because we have a lot of claims anyway. I think humanist would be better, and we can always fabricate claims. Because the main thing with religious is, to me, it's a CB. Because if you take humanist instead, you don't need the conversion strength. Yeah, we're going to take humanist. Humanist is the strongest one out of those two, I think. We are also We're still behind. Yeah, we're about to catch up on dip tech, but we're still behind on admin tech, so I'm going to switch my focus to admin. And if you can just reinforce fully, please, this month, that'd be lovely. Back up to speed 4. And we can stop paying for the army. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Look at that. We're making 11 ducats a month. I think that's a first for us. So at the moment, we're just waiting on whether they decide to let us into the Empire or not. And we can decide where we go from there. There we go. Now we can go back to getting dip ideas. Brittany has declared war on France. Go Brittany. All power to you. How long is my truce with you? Also, who are you allied to? Just Florence. And that ends in 8 years. We still have 8 years. That kind of sucks. Oh, hello. Burgundy. Oh, they've agreed. We're part of the Empire now, I think. I will take the stab, thank you. We've joined the Empire. Look at that. Look at the size of the Empire now with our territory in it. I am now but a prince, so I've lost my kingdom rank. Oh, the governing capacity. That's disgusting. Oh, we need to get voted in. We're voted as the emperor. Oh, that's going to be really hurting, isn't it? 80% stab cost, 80% advisor cost, improve relations down, core creation, aggressive expansion. Oh, no, that's no good. Oh, I should have said no. I shouldn't have joined the blooming Empire. That will give us claims. Seeing as we need to become the Emperor so that I get my rank up to Empire, except because I'm a woman, I can't actually become the Emperor, so I need Marie to die. Which is not something I thought I'd be saying. Oh, I forgot how this changed. This really hurts us. If we didn't have the negative 1,000, we can probably become Emperor. It's not that hard to actually force if you really try. Having a look at what we can do down here. So if I get lots of the member states to like me more and the electors, I need 5 electors backing me. That's a lot. Oh, is it backing? No, it's backing me or have an opinion of 100. So we could do that. Even though our improve relation modifier has dropped awfully now. What's its total at the moment compared to standard? Helps if I can do alphabet. Okay, it's still positive because we have a huge prestige bonus. So that's good. The aggressive expansion is an issue though. Stab cost doesn't matter. Advisor cost is hurting us, but is not a major issue. This isn't something I considered when I joined the Empire. Can I leave the Empire, please? Oh, but I can't get my bonus. I can't get my claims on the blooming princes now, though. Core creation cost doesn't matter. Yeah, the real issue here is that aggressive expansion impact. That's really nasty, because that means I basically can't do offensive wars without getting huge coalitions. The only way we can sort that would be to leave the Empire or to become the Emperor. And we can't become the Emperor because Marie, and she could live for like another 20 years. I wonder if I can, now that I'm in the Empire, does anyone want to be my subject? Oldenburg considers it. A few of these will consider it, actually. A few of these little guys. We could take this time to fill our vassals back up. The 3 leagues. Who the hell's the 3 leagues? Oh, yeah, it's a new Switzerland thing, isn't it? Yeah, so I think that's probably what we'll do. We're going to... We're not going to annex Orleans yet. Not until we've got some more vassals. But yeah, we'll use this time to grab some of the HRE's princes and nicely integrate them. Because I think just the ones that are close to accepting vassalization anyway, just allying them should pretty much get them as a subject. We can also deal with our dip rep. What's our current dip rep? Yeah, that's negative because of annexed subjects. When does that go away? Oh, no. Ah, the cat stood on my keyboard. Damn it, cat. I just gained conquest against a bunch of people. Oh, look at my claims. Look at those claims I can't use because of the blooming aggressive expansion. How amazingly annoying. Anyway, that's enough considering for now. I'll think about this a bit more between episodes, but for now, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, have a very nice day. Bye-bye.